As a Marine, I know some of the hardest battles don't happen on deployment. They happen after you come home. And there are veterans and even first responders and people who have been serving fight battles in their minds that most people will never understand. And just a few days ago, I realized God might be calling me to dedicate my life to helping veterans and first responders win this exact battle. And here's what happened. A few days ago, I was attending a conference called the Ignite Men's Conference, where men of all ages, fathers, sons, brothers, worship God, gather together to be centered with Christ and be aligned with his eternal purpose in our lives, while also navigating a lot of the struggles that men in particular deal with. During this time, I listened to a lot of amazing figures, especially people coming from the military, people like Tommy Waller, who was a former Marine Corps Lieutenant Colonel, Chad Robichaux, who's a former reconnaissance Marine, Brad Geary, former commanding officer of SEAL Team 6 and an instructor for BUDS, and John Wayne Walding, a Sergeant First Class retired and a former Green Beret. So there was a lot of great men who have served, shared amazing testimonies about what God has been able to deliver them from their lives and being able to help serve others in this capacity during the service. So they had amazing testimonial stories. Definitely not, I can't really compare with any of them, but a lot of their stories resonated with me, and it was great to see that there were some God-fearing men around still and just preaching the word and sharing their testimonies. But there was another thing that caught my attention during this conference. So during this conference, there was an intermission where they were promoting services like for example, Samaritan's Purse, helping with disaster relief and things like that. But there was another thing that pulled my attention very quick, and it was something that was ran by the AACC, or the American Association of Christian Counselors, and they were seeking mental health coaches and offered a scholarship to receive a certification for professional mental health coaching specific to military and first responders. And for me to be able to do this as my life purpose, I really feel like God was giving me signs to do this. Prior to doing this, I was already leaning towards helping veterans and first responders to some capacity, whether it be for business, for discipline, for implementing structure back in their lives, for helping them with their purpose, things like that. But this really he genuinely gave me a sign to pursue something like this, to be able to further help veterans and for military and first responders and even their families go through and help with this dire need, because there's a real battle in their minds. There's no doubt about it. And this really stuck out to me, especially because a few weeks ago I did end up losing a dear friend of mine to suicide. And if I shared this video back a few weeks ago if you want to check that out. And there are so many people who are struggling in isolation. They feel like they don't know how to reach out to others. They don't know, like, they feel like no one can resonate with them. No one can understand their problems. And as a result, they shut themselves off from the world. They say that they can't reach out to anyone. And and they struggle alone in their own homes, in their own rooms. They lock themselves out, and they're battling something that they can't win on their own. And this battle was not meant to be fought alone. So being able to have this opportunity be presented to me, and of course thousands of other men who feel called to pursue this purpose of helping other people who are struggling. And I know the unique challenges that military and first responders face that are outside the realms of the general population. There are a lot of unique problems that they face that can't be answered with general medical advice or general practical advice. It is very specific when it comes to like PTSD and trauma relating to war, relating to deployments, relating to combat, or even anything else that might not even be combat related, but specific to the job that first responders and military face. So just this opportunity, it just wrapped around my mind throughout the entire evening of the event. It happened during Friday night and then Saturday morning. So right after that conference at Friday evening, I wanted to take immediate action to learn more about this opportunity and how I can best serve this community of people. So once the conference is over, I applied. There was a scholarship that they were doing. It was about $500 or so to be able to apply for tuition, and I wanted to be able to apply for the scholarship immediately to waive that fee and actually get started on this. So I applied with like less than 24 hours later, I did get accepted for the scholarship, which was an amazing blessing. And it's probably because I took action on it quite immediately, because it was just something that really stuck out to me. And I wanted to make the conference that I attended something that would actually make a lasting impact on my own life, to be able to find a purpose in my own life, where I was kind of battling with this thing. And I was asking God to like help me look for signs to see if what I'm doing for my business or anything like that is the right move for me. And I thank him so much for being able to spot or give me a sign that this is something that I should be doing. So I'm definitely going to be moving forward with this. I'm going to look for that certification for professional mental health coaching and just see where it takes me, because I don't know where it's going to lead me professionally wise, if I'm going to be doing this as my own practice, things like that. But I'm just taking it step by step and seeing where God takes me. And I just want to surrender myself to him and trust that he will light the path for me, because I'm taking this all by faith. I don't know the whole roadmap. I don't know the whole roadmap of where I'm going to go by the end of this. Even a few months down the line, I'm putting my whole trust in him to see where he takes me, and I trust that things will work out. Because I mean, it's a little nerve-wracking to be able to step into this, because it's gonna present a lot of big challenges for me, and being able to navigate the mental health coaching side of helping veterans and first responders, especially. Even though my experience as a Marine, I've had my own unique circumstances as well, but there are still a plethora of things I need to learn to be able to confidently help people bridge that gap. And of course, like, there are other clinical practices that are going to help people further, but the mental health coaching side is going to help bridge that gap. And Lord knows that a lot of people need it. People definitely need it. So just putting my trust in him and seeing where it takes me. But yeah, I'll probably keep you guys updated. Let me know in the comments if you are in support of this, because this is a mission that I believe is necessary in the world, that our nation's heroes, especially in America, are struggling, and they need a hero themselves. They need someone that could pull them out from the struggles that they're facing back home, or even during their time in war and deployments, and continuing on the job with the battle stuck in their heads. Who's going to serve them, because they've served us already. They've given us the freedom, and I feel called to be able to help serve them, even though I've served. Thanks for watching. I will give you guys any updates on any learnings that I've been going through. I'm going through a course right now for mental health coaching, now for specific to this. Just taking it day by day. And if you want to learn more, if you want to be involved in a community of other veterans, military and first responders, and even their families, I do have my own community called Mental Momentum. We have weekly hangouts, discussions, resources to help you find mission clarity and structure back in your life, and it's all for free. I'd love to be able to have you and serve you inside. So if that's great to you, join in the description below. But anyway, thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you found this inspiring and impactful, because this is just the start. This is just the start of my own journey of being able to help other veterans and first responders. And I'm going to document my journey wherever it needs to be. I'll share my insights, things like that. So I'll keep you guys in the loop. And if you want to learn more and see where things are headed, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for any upcoming insights and videos regarding this. So thank you very much for watching. I will see y'all next time. Lord bless you. Semper Fi.